Hello and welcome back to Common Sense for Relationships. How are you? Yes, we're really excited to have you join us today. And on this show, we bring you valuable information to help you make better decisions in your lives and in your relationships. So stay tuned and call everybody because today we want to scatter one table. We're not breaking it, we are scattering it. It's a very serious matter, and you will soon find out exactly what it is. But before I go forward, I have to let you know my name is Anietie Bature, the host of the Common Sense for Relationships live show every Saturday on YouTube. Yes?
Clock it.
And I am with my wonderful husband and co-host, Kingsley Bature.
Yeah. Yo,
It's the first one.
Okay. This one.
Yes.
Clock
it.
Along.
It was my birthday earlier.
Yes.
And so I still need to belong to the Gen Z generation, so I can represent. So if you don't know what this
Represent
is,
us to the end for today.
no,
Be with us to the end.
when you go and get stuff, I will leave you people.
God.
My name is Kingsley Bature, and I'm glad to be on the show today. Please invite somebody, a friend, a neighbor, an enemy, somebody that you have bad belly for, invite them. Somebody that you are thinking good for, invite them. And you yourself be invited.
All right, great. And of course, with us in the studio is KJ.
Yes. Don't clap.
KJ.
I'm clapping
Anyways, good evening, everybody. My name is Kingsley Efyongoluwatobiloba. A lot of people call me KJ. I'm glad to be on this show. Yeah.
But anybody else noticed that KJ is growing some beard?
Yes.
I don't know what's going on.
No. Let's not talk about it yet. Let's
Yes,
not jinx
okay,
it.
okay.
I mean,
Let's
I'm
give
proud
it
to show
like
off.
three.
Okay.
Wait now, 3 months. 3 months.
3 months.
Then we come back and revisit the subject.
So if it is 3 months and it doesn't come out.
No. We're giving it time to be fuller, so
Okay,
that when
be
we're
fuller.
speaking about it, there's be real evidence.
Yeah.
Stop touching it.
These are
It won't
Before
really-
you pull out back.
Before you put the small one that is there.
nice one.
Yeah, I know you're not
The
a nice
beardless
person.
one, I used to say it. So that title will soon change now.
Yes, it will soon change, guys.
It will still
There are a
take some
number of
time.
titles that it still needs to change. soon.
Yes,
Yeah.
amen.
Amen.
All right.
Amen.
And we have Vicky.
Becky.
Hi. It's nice to be here again.
Yes.
And there's a way you're just keeping your face. People will think that, oh, she's a very nice girl.
Actually,
Don't
for
believe
today
her.
like this, I think we need help.
Mm.
Gen Zs.
Mm.
We really need to come with our pen and paper and really take notes for today.
But you guys can't relate with pen and paper. As in, like, you guys
Oh,
have,
yeah.
you have
Use your phone.
Google
Yes,
Doc.
Use
yes.
your phone.
I have quarrel with pen
Use
and
your
paper.
notes on your phone. Type because they are about to break a table that I think all of us are
People are plenty
eating
on that table.
on that table. So
All right. Great. This is the matter on ground. Every now and then you see a young person, 25, not a problem. You feel like we still have time. 29, 32, 37, 41, and counting. And they're telling you things like, I'm taking a break. I don't need this relationship thing right now. I'm trying to do this and I'm trying to do that before I'll come back to this subject. They have so many excuses for why they are not married or why they're not actively working towards getting married.
Sure.
And then when you ask them, are you planning to get married in this lifetime? They'll say yes. And then you ask them, how old are you again? And they tell you. So that is the matter we want to settle. Let's check who is lying to who, or who is in denial, or who is ignorant, or who is naive. Which one is this? I don't know. But we want to find out today. Are you ready? Oh yeah? Let's go.
I'm already laughing
Why are you laughing?
because I think it's actually not ignorance in this case. In this our
What is it?
generation, we have a lot of denial. We have a lot of not saying the truth to ourselves.
Okay, wait first. Let me be clear. I'm coming. These people, these young people that we're talking about, are planning to marry.
Yes.
What are they waiting for?
Then you hear some persons tell
Why are you stammering? Why?
you hear some people tell you they are no men.
And what are you saying?
Mm.
That's some people.
KJ leave that table
The
like
pastor
that.
will-
You hear some persons tell you they are no men.
So all these ones that are walking around in our office now, are they are pole wire or they are what? They are walking stick.
The
Hermaphrodite.
chicken.
What are they?
Some persons will tell you, oh, I went through heartbreak. I was really hurt. I need time to heal.
Okay.
Then during this healing process, you're still in another situation, but you're still healing. Then some persons will be like, I learned from not even their own experience. Like I learned from this person's experience. So
Mhm.
I'm going to take my time.
Mm.
I'm not rushing. I'm taking my time.
And they are how old again?
35.
30 plus 30. So let me just come. Since we have talked about some people, KG asked a very personal question. You know, waiting they owe you.
Answer.
The Lord is my strength.
I'm just asking KJ's KJ is
But if we want to check it out, KJ is older than me.
So we should start with KJ.
KJ is older than me. KJ, why are you not married? I would love to.
I noticed he has actually been quiet since we started.
So KJ, please, I would love to wear a shabby long dress like this and dance and follow you. KJ, what's up? What's going on?
So this is going to be a very a long and deep conversation for me.
Let's go there.
Dig deep.
So first of all, let's be real.
Don't start.
It's a thing of concern that I'm not married. Honestly.
Wow.
Okay.
Yes.
It's a thing of concern. But it might
To who? Your mom?
To the world.
to everyone around me. To everybody around me. But in my defense, I would say I think my own problem is a little bit unique. And I'll just go straight to the point. For me,
Unique problem.
I think the problem for me is that I know too much. So yes, why you might think that's a blessing? Yeah, he knows too much. So or he knows enough.
He knows a lot.
He knows a lot. So that should propel him to take the step. But for me, it's beginning to be like a bane for me. In the sense that so you know too much, you are now very careful not to make a mistake. That's one. You are now very careful not to pick the wrong person. You're careful not to go into this institution with someone who doesn't know as much as you know, or who knows very little. Because it's like the more you know, the more you are exposed to should I call it the negative side of the whole institution,
or the
of
risks.
marriage, of the risk. You understand? So one day you are like, okay, I think I should get married. Of course, you want to get married. Almost everything is ready. And then the person that is there, he doesn't know as much as you know. One, the person is not ready, but you like the person, you want to get married to the person, but see, it's a difficult thing for me.
Okay, so let's use you as case study now.
I present myself.
I'm loving it.
Okay, you know too much. So because you know so much, you're a little concerned about the risks. So it's more like you're looking for a perfect person to go on the journey with.
So I wouldn't put it
Because you're looking for somebody that you can say, okay, this risk is not there, that risk is not there, this other risk is not, all these risks that I know are not here in this person. Okay, I can go forward with this person.
You'll be auditor.
No. no. I'm saying what and I really want us to talk about this because it's a problem. I'm saying that if I can find someone who understands the basic of this institution we are going into as much as I do, and the first person ticks certain boxes for me, I'm good to, but the problem I'm having in a layman language
It's finding.
is finding, number one. Finding. So you see somebody who probably ticks the physical box. Oh, the person is, at least the person has a face
There's
card.
attraction.
There's
yes.
attraction, basically. But when you go into the person, like when you guys start conversing, you see that this person is at the back end of knowledge
Ha.
as regards this institution we are getting ourselves
Okay,
into.
stop there. Let me ask you another question.
Hmm.
You employ somebody, and then the person has certain qualities. Call it bare minimum, right?
Okay.
Bare minimum.
And then you have an assignment you want this person to accomplish, and you know they are not quite trained for that. What do?
You train them.
You train them, you send them on training, or you bring the materials that they need for them to study and close the knowledge gap, right?
Yeah.
Do you people do that in your generation?
So here's the thing about that, because I have tried it.
Okay.
It's good that I'm a case study. So when you bring the bars, I enter with the goals. So I've tried it, and maybe it's me not having the capacity to, or the patience.
I think it's the
I
patience.
think it's patience.
Yes, the patient to see that whole program through. Do you understand?
Okay, no, but listen, no, she's not asking you to teach that one person. She's saying, do you guys interact with yourself where you train or teach yourselves in a community? Because I don't subscribe to the teach one person, because I'm not Holy Spirit. I'm not take the projects and then make the person become
there's
my
the group
my
one.
wife.
Wait, hold on. No, there's the group one. But you can also personalize it.
See that person.
Because hold on, you're saying what you're saying here is that this person, the institution is the institution, and if you check, this thing is not supposed to be so complicated, okay?
It's not.
Because if you have learned to live with your sister and your brother when you were small, and you learned how to be a family with your family, do you understand? You learned how to love, you learned how to forgive, you learned how to be patient with somebody, how to be accommodating. You learned how to survive with your roommates in school. You learned all of those things. You were preparing for marriage.
And so,
Now,
why are people now so afraid?
Because people have there's
because it seems like it's a
there's
fear.
the part where people kind of look at it like it's a mystery, or there's this special body of knowledge that you're supposed to have. But I'm telling you that from the time that you were inside your house with your siblings and your parents and other people, extended family members, surviving that place, you were learning how to be married.
Okay, let me also
wait.
say something.
Before I say something.
Yeah.
See these two scenarios. They are different, kind of different. So let me explain. For the siblings, we were raised in the same environment, taught by same mentors, same instructors. So we literally have the same environment. Okay. Now for the
Not quite, but go ahead.
For the what's it called? Roommates. Whatever made us roommates, we probably had similarities when it has to do with certain this thing that made us roommates. But then we know somewhere at the back of our mind that there is an end date for this relationship.
Yeah.
Once we're done with 4 years, we go our separate ways. You get so that we can. So even if this person is not that bad, we say okay, at least we can endure we can manage till 4 years, maybe 4 years. After 4 years, we go. So there's that opening for us to live. A marriage.
So what I'm hearing is that part of the reason for the fear of getting married
is because it's forever.
It's forever.
It's a lifetime. It's a lifetime commitment.
It's a lifetime commitment.
Not just a lifetime commitment.
Another thing here is another fear that I feel this generation had is social media. Like we always say, social media enhance. You see what's going on. If you go on social media, you hear people say the rate of divorce lately. So it's scary and the rate at which husbands and wives are killing themselves and stuff. So this generation, we're like,
are you sure it's a
are you sure this thing is still working?
You can draw narrative from anything. The rate at which people are having accidents has not stopped people from trying to buy car. Do you? Somebody just has okay, we're going to give you a new car, but people just had accident yesterday. We say it's
You
not
still
my
want
portion.
the car.
accept the car?
Will they accept the car?
No,
You say it's not my
the
portion.
rate at which people are losing their jobs.
Yes.
So don't get employed.
So, sir,
That's a
Let-
fear.
No. The
That's
rate,
a
the
fear
rate,
for
the rate
this-
at which people are getting swindled and duped when they're trying to do business.
Don't invest.
So
don't
don't
do
do
business.
business.
so
That's
let's
a real fear.
Let's circle back.
Let's circle back to the what was it called?
The fear,
The fear of
As
longevity.
in how long?
Longevity. Now, how it's not just how long you're staying with this person.
Mhm.
Is how long you are staying with this person who had a different background as you,
Mhm.
who has a different affinity, who is
A different person.
a different
entirely.
person entirely. And in a world where, this is another problem that I face, and I'm pretty sure a lot of guys face. In a world where certain concepts are coming stronger and stronger and stronger.
Okay.
Typical example is the feminist movements.
Mm.
Do you understand?
Mm.
That is, and honestly, whether we like it or not, it's a problem
Mhm.
that we are facing now.
Yeah.
Is feminism just starting now? No, it has been there,
There
from
before.
time from time immemorial.
mhm.
Okay, but thanks to social media, it's becoming glaring to the ladies.
So how is feminism affecting the guys?
It's affecting the guys because prior to now, the ladies understood marriage as, oh, I meet my husband or my man,
Mhm.
depending on whatever religion I come from. If it's a
Mhm.
Christian religion, even if it's the Islamic religion, you know that the concept of submission, though it they might not get the definition properly, but the concept of submission is the husband is the head, you are under.
Mm.
Okay, irrespective of whatever position you are.
But now, even that statement you just made now will cause dragging.
Exactly.
To say that the woman is
The
under.
woman is
They
under.
say no.
That's
the woman
a
is
big
beside.
problem. You
The
get
woman is beside.
the woman is beside. I've had conversation. I tell you, if I'm talking to 10 girls, 8 out of those 10 girls are telling you, listen. So before now, the man more or less is the one saying, no, this is what's going to happen in the marriage. This is how we're going to go. And the lady more or less just like, you lead, I follow. Okay? But these days, it's not as if it's a bad thing. Honestly, it's not as if it's a bad thing. But it's the extreme to which the feminists have taken it to.
So they're calling the shots.
Yes. So you're not just coming to tell. Like I said, if I'm chatting with 10 girls,
8
out of those 10 girls are telling you, listen, that ain't working. You're not doing that with me.
Mhm.
Okay? This is how it should go. You say how it should go. This is how it should go. Again, I say, it's not a bad thing.
Mhm.
But there is an extreme side of it that these ladies are tilting towards.
And the guys are just veering away.
Exactly. So once...
So I help you understand. You know that next year they are not going to go back to how it was.
Let me understand what that means.
You know that next year and 3 years from now, the ladies are not going to all of a sudden
will
wake up
even be
and
more
decide to be
extreme.
submissive.
Yes, they won't.
So if things are changing so much for the ladies,
What should the guys do?
what should the guys do?
Exactly.
Are the guys also going through, because it's like maybe we were like this, right? For us to have a balance, these people have now shifted to here. The logical thing for these guys to do is shift to here.
Sorry, ma'am.
If they come here, and we keep
So-
maintaining the balance.
So my yes.
But see the problem? These guys have shifted to here. These people are here complaining. Why have they moved? This is not how it was. It's not possible. We need to. I don't understand.
You
I
hear that?
no.
Yes,
I don't
yeah.
understand why they moved. You know what? In fact, I can't maintain this balance anymore. You know what? I'm not getting into this. Why can't you just? What can we adjust here?
Sorry, ma'am.
Or wait, or you intensify your search for the woman that
is
has
new
not shifted,
here.
because you cannot tell me
Exactly.
that every single woman has shifted.
Not every single woman.
So
So that means
so-
it depends on where you are fishing.
So
the
sorry,
type of
sorry,
fish
sorry.
you're looking for.
And the
so
kind of
let's-
fish you are looking for.
let me chip in something. The fight is not between the man and the woman. The fight is between the man and an institution,
An agenda.
an agenda
Whose agenda?
An agenda that women have adopted.
adopted.
Do you know what?
When you're saying we should level up, there need to be an institution that propels the men to level up as
But
well.
in
Because
this-
right now it's an individual battle against
a system.
that is working.
I
Okay,
understand what you're
okay,
saying.
okay, yeah.
Husband wants
You are
to.
actually not marrying the system.
No, but
that's
it's
what
not
I'm
the
saying.
The
system.
woman is a reflection of the system. The woman is a product of the system you are not even seeing.
Now,
Do you understand?
Okay, for example, in school, there is first class, second class upper, second class lower, third class. It's not everybody that is in first class.
Yes.
But they're in the same system.
Yes.
It's not everybody that is in second class
Yes.
upper.
Yes.
But the same system, the
Yes.
same class.
So you are just
the
telling
same
the guys,
lecturer.
if you see the system and it's not your class, go find where your class
Go look
is.
for your class.
So yes.
It's the same system.
Sorry.
But if first class does not work for you, go for second class.
I need
upper.
you to understand how rapidly, also thanks to social media,
Mhm.
I need you to understand how rapidly this system is taking root to every of these classes you've mentioned.
But people are
It
getting
might
married
wait,
every
it might
Saturday.
not be as much as it is, let's say, for the third class people, quote and unquote. It might not be as visible as it is for the first class people, but it is there and it is growing.
It is there.
See, the speed at which it is growing, thanks to social media as well. Because
It is there.
half of the youths these days are on social media.
Okay, hold on, KJ.
All.
Let me see. So in this your movement that you're talking about, the system, that's where you find the ladies who say, I'll pay for my food, isn't it?
Mhm.
That's where you find the ladies who say, don't expect me to cook for you or to clean, isn't it? That's where you find the ladies who say, I am my own boss. If I my opinions count. So you can't just decide without telling me. Abi?
Yeah.
So their views are valid though.
Valid.
Do you understand? But I can assure you that you will still find the ladies who say, please pay my transportation for us to
Then
go
they-
out. Pay the entire meal. In fact, do all these things for
I'll
me.
cook
In
for
fact,
my
in
man.
fact, you know what?
Mm.
I want to be a baby girl. I want to just stay home and bake cookies and cake and fix your lunch, and then you come back and I'll
And
just
eat.
massage your feet.
So they are
and
there
listen
too.
to your story. They are there.
Too.
So the fact is that if you keep focusing on the fact that the women are now all feminists, or this, then you just might not pay attention to find the ones that are still where you hope they are,
So
or where you hope they should be.
So this
Do you
is where-
understand?
I understand. So this is where me now come in. Do you understand?
Okay, let's see.
I remember when I started, I said, I don't have a problem with women being feminists. I'm not. I used to think I was a feminist, but then I'm tilting
No,
towards
you're not
equity.
Okay,
very
okay, balance.
traditional
No.
man.
I'm not. A
No, it's not a
traditional
chauvinist. It's not a chauvinist.
I'm not a traditional man. I really had to take my time to do research
To
on this
figure out who
whole
you are. Okay.
To an-
You are-
feminism
that's
thing
nice.
and all of that. And I discovered that a lot of what the Nigerian females or women are calling feminism,
It isn't that.
it isn't feminism. All right.
It's boss
And
lady.
it's boss lady. You just saw an opportunity to show your wickedness.
Yes, yeah.
Do you understand? Yes. And again, not just feminism, I also read of a better option, equity. So I'm tilting towards that.
So
So
tell
now
us.
I'm not
you.
saying it's a
Continue.
problem, but where I come in is I'm not saying don't be a feminist. Okay, I'm a Christian guy, and the way I view marriage is that we might be equal, but we have different roles. We play different roles, and I want you to understand that. I want you to understand those roles that each of us are playing. The roles you're playing and the roles I am.
Give me an example.
Oh no! Hold on, Babi. I need him to land because
Okay.
I'm about to say something.
All right.
Do you understand? I need to gather my train of thought very well.
So,
Think very well.
there are roles that you, and I need you to understand that. I also need you to understand that I am the head of the family is not something I'm trying to look for the word I take pride in. It's a role. It's like an assignment given to me by God. Remember now, I've streamlined the kind of woman I want to a Christian woman. One, a woman who shares this understanding
of the roles. Okay.
Do you understand? That I am the head of the family, not to lord over you or to become I'm looking for the word, but it's not there.
Yeah, but Lord over you is fine.
But It is given to me by God.
Mm.
You are the man. Every man is designed by nature to be
The
the
head.
head. Do you understand? And every woman as well is designed by nature
To support.
to support. It is not a place, it doesn't mean I am
Lording
lording over you.
Mm.
Now, the problem is that even Christian ladies also fall into this because there is that blockade of feminism that is making you not accept the fact that this man was given an assignment by God to be the head.
So
Now, that's one of my problems.
So what I'm hearing, is as though you are saying that most or the people that a number of the single people do not understand what it means to be married.
Exactly.
That's what I'm hearing.
Yes. So you see why I said
They don't understand what
it means.
marriage means.
Exactly.
There's probably the allure of being married.
Thank you.
There's the desire to have an exciting wedding, a memorable event. So they are captivated by the things that marriage holds,
Yes.
but not inundated by the understanding of what the marriage is.
Thank you, sir. You see, that's why I said I know too much, and it's now causing problem.
Let me tell you what your problem is.
Okay.
Okay, this is what I think. And I find that this is the problem for a lot of people. They are so engrossed in labels and titles and taglines and all of those things. So they say, oh, the feminist, the this one, the roles,
Boss ladies.
the roles, the responsibilities, the one that God said is your own, and the one that God designed you for. Story. Story. See, when you start doing those things, you just start making your life very complicated. This thing is very simple. Hello, hi.
Tell us, mommy.
What's your name? This.
Preach, mommy.
What's my name? This. Okay. Oh, how did your day go? This is it. So what was an interesting thing for you? They talk, you talk. Oh, wow. Oh, great. Okay. Let's go for lunch. You think it's okay? It's okay. Where should we go? People decide together. If you notice that you say, I have this idea, let's go here. If the person is reasonable, a reasonable person does not care whether you suggested it or you did not suggest it. But if your suggestion comes with room, flexibility for a better option or another option or something, then you start to see, okay, this person accommodates my view. You're not checking, is he a chauvinist or is he trying to say I must submit? You're just checking. He thought we should go here. I thought this other place. We looked through and we made a decision.
Ma, you see that?
Wait now.
I was going to tell you that this thing you are saying, I think you are saying it from your church mind, though. But because as you were talking, in my head, I was scanning a number of ladies that I know, and seven, like I have 7 names that would have told you, why does he have to be the one that gets to decide where we go for lunch?
But the decision has not been made. He made a suggestion.
And
the suggestion. Wait now, and the suggestion is part of the discussion. Wait, hold on. Yes, it's discussion. So this is what I think. This is the place I have in mind. What do you think?
But Babe, let me tell you how this question is answered. This question, what do you think? In the head, somebody can just shut down because can you imagine even the place that is suggesting that we should go? That is a conversation ender. As in, it's a non-starter.
As in, you're trying to say they are disappointed by
the suggestion.
As in, the place is too low
It's
for them.
So
if that's the case now, then they should be going, and then you two, you'll be going.
It's
as simple as that.
That's what I'm trying to point out.
And these discussions continue as you are, because
scanning.
It's like this. It's like filtering. It's like I pick this one. No, this one is striped. Oh, this one is dotted. No, I'm looking for one that has. This is the pattern I want. This looks like it might work. Okay, then let's start checking. Let's open it and see if inside is what I'm hoping.
So in your eyes, you are saying it should be this simple, right?
It should be, but when I start saying category something, let's check which one falls in which category. Oh, they all look red. This category is category of feminist. It's not working. You've already sidelined all these ones and you started going forward. Meanwhile, you might just find out that this one looks feminist.
But it's not.
But it's not. Do you understand? And
So-
how do you find
so-
out these things?
so-
Observation.
So I'm bringing out three things. So
conversation.
one thing that I've heard is that number one, there's a fear of marriage.
Yes, there definitely
Number two,
is.
there's a misunderstanding of what marriage is. Number three, there's an over categorization of what marriage is. Of the people in the marriage, there is the labeling, the categorization, the complication associated with the people in the marriage.
So let me circle back to what she said, right? The Bible says, if the foundation be destroyed, what can the righteous do?
Psalm 11 verse 3.
God bless you. Now, you guys built your relationship on a foundation, and at the time, there was nothing there was no social media as it is
today.
As it is now.
As it is
okay.
now. So back then, it was Anietie and Kingsley, no social media.
Okay.
All right. So it's easy for you guys now that you are married and social media is a thing for you to be like, hey, listen, no matter whatever it is we are going through, no matter the issue we're going
We
through,
know where we're coming
we know
from.
where we are coming from.
Bam.
Okay, we've built something. We will not let this third party called social media
Come and
come
start
and
that things for
start that
us.
thing. So it's pretty much easy for you people to like, see, I chose you. It is you. Beyond whatever the social or whatever the third party is, right? But it's different for people who got married yesterday.
Social media was part of that foundation.
Social media was part of the foundation. Social media was even the reason why they met each other.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
So if anything happens there, it's easy for them to like. That's why you see any small family issue now.
So instead of talking to each
Instead
other,
of talking to each
it
other,
is on social
it is
media
on
you will
social
find
media
out
you
what you
find out
did.
What you did
Do you understand? So I feel like for you guys at the time, it was pretty easy. There was really no third party. Now, it's an issue. So you need to find somebody who understands that, listen, it doesn't matter what the third party is. It doesn't matter what they are saying. It doesn't matter what is trending.
We need to find what is us.
We need to find what is us. It is me and you.
So KJ, where are you going to find that person?
That's the
Ishoku. It's the Ishoku.
Now, I'm not saying
Take it away.
no, I'm not saying they're not there.
You take it away.
So where should he find them?
No, because I people usually say go where the fish are. Well, it's not so people don't. Well, anyway.
Yeah.
KJ is
But I
looking for
say-
shark.
I say go where the kind of fish you want, right? Go where that type of fish is. So go there. If you're looking for freshwater fish, you shouldn't be going to saltwater. If you're looking for saltwater fish, you shouldn't go to freshwater fish. So now, from all that you've been saying, you really know what you're looking for, or the kind of person you're looking for. So where will you find this person?
So is it possible again? Is it possible again?
I have
Which is what I'm
question.
thinking. That it's possible that gentleman knows what he's looking for, but it's like he knows what he needs, but there's also what he's seeing that he wants. That is different from what he needs. And so he's going to where what he wants is. And when he's finding what he wants, what he likes, but he's now not giving him what he needs, then we still have a problem. So because the places that the young men are going are the places where what they want or what they like or what has been presented to them as what is beautiful is, they go there, but then they come back and say, no, it's not what I need. And then we have a problem. It's really a re-education that needs to happen.
Because I don't think when I think about it, is it really that you don't know where what you're looking for is?
Or what if what you think is what you need is actually not what you need?
No. I think what he needs is very clear from what he's saying. But what he likes is getting in the way.
If he doesn't even know.
What he likes is getting in the way.
The boss is almost there. So which is why I'm going to
Hell yeah. Let's
I'm
go.
going to build on that.
That's why I said he's looking for
Wait.
sharks.
Now, for those watching,
IG Bado.
chill.
Well, listen.
For those watching, no, I'm not trying to push the problem out.
No,
I
it's
also
okay.
have,
It's okay.
I also have a problem.
Don't worry. We listen. We don't
We
judge.
listen. We don't
We
judge.
listen.
Right?
We
We
the
judge.
judge. They judge.
We listen, we
So, so I also have a problem.
Mhm.
I would agree. I have a problem because, in my experience,
Hmm.
you meet the one that have what you need,
Mm-hmm.
but do not have what you want.
Mm.
Now, you can. It's some people are laughing.
I'm shaking my head.
Wait, now
In my
it's
mind.
not a problem. It's not. It might not be. It might not be.
A man has to want what he wants
Yes,
now.
in a way. Now,
No, continue
now
explaining. We're listening.
it's not as if what you want is that big a deal. So let me be very practical.
Okay.
Yes, yes.
For me, why a lot of guys out there are very focused on, when it has
22,
to be-
32, 22
yes,
statistics.
statistics and all of
Uh-huh.
that. I'm not really. I'm not
Did you
really.
shock me?
No.
I'm trying to make sense.
Don't worry. We'll correct that statistic later.
Oh, yeah.
But continue.
I'm not really that bothered about that. If you can just have small face card, just small, good. If you have small face card, and then you now have what I need, not what I want, what I need.
Mm.
But see, the problem now is when you now go out fishing, you find the one that have what you need. At some point, let me be honest. At some point, I almost settled for this person that has what I need but doesn't have what I want, because what I need is always taking the upper hand. Of course, it will take the upper hand.
priority. Yeah.
All right, it's priority. But then when I now sit down and look at it and be like, I have to ask myself critical question. You will not cheat in this marriage, but
Yeah.
I will not cheat.
That gets in the way.
You have to be attracted to this person.
You have to be
physically,
attracted.
right?
So we now have to find a mix of what I want and
But
what
you see,
I
now
need.
the problem is when you now even find the one that have the want and a large sum of the need, all this
Agenda comes
God
in
bless
the way.
you, comes in the way. So you see where we are.
No, it's
And
a long road.
unfortunately,
It's a long road.
and
It's a
unfortunately,
very long
tomorrow it will not get better.
It's not.
Oh,
That's the
So
worst.
that's what I have to keep reminding you. Tomorrow it will not get better.
So
Do you
what's
understand?
the solution?
So for all the ladies that are saying there are no men, or the men are not this, the men are not that,
There are no
the
men.
men are not,
There
or the
are
men
no
don't
men.
have a presence, or the men cannot cover me. The men don't.
Cover me.
It's not that you wake
Get that
up
phrase,
next
go to that.
year and all of a sudden
Sudden,
all the men now have presence
And
and
have
all the
cover.
men now have umbrella to cover you or whatever covering means for you. So the fact is that you as a person have to be deliberate about finding that your person.
Finding your person,
Finding your in the midst of this whole thing happening.
without the labels.
Yes,
Okay,
now.
so let me give you a scenario. Something happened with
Okay.
someone,
Mhm.
right? This just today, and let me just put it plainly. There's this label where because of our culture, a lady said, "I can't marry a guy younger than me." And I asked the question honestly: You can't marry a guy younger than you. Why? Oh, because I'm older than him, so he's not mature enough to handle me or to take care of me, right? And I had to ask, who told you that age determines maturity? Now, at that point, the conversation entered a different zone. But there are a lot of young people living with these stereotypes, this label,
Yes.
this acculturation, this conditioning that makes it so difficult for them to even connect with other people. Excuse me, the question I asked, is the guy kind? She smiled. Does the guy carry your matter on the head? She smiled. Does the guy go out of his way to make you happy? She smiled. As I'm coming, I don't even know this guy. But he seems to be a nice guy.
He sounds like a very nice guy.
But he seems to be a good guy.
Yeah.
So and that's another problem.
And he's a good guy. And he has even said he wants to marry you.
Irrespective of
But
Yeah,
you
He's warned his advances because he's younger.
see he is younger than me. And then that's why you close the chapter for yourself. Not that the guy has said you are older than me and I'm backing away. You are saying he's younger than me. And the only reason is because his age, and you say. So by the time I began to ask these simple questions, she was just smiling sheepishly. I said, if you know what is good for you, better go and look for the guy and ask him whether he's still there's the question that he's asking, whether he still needs to ask the question again.
And you know, the funny part was that when this, funny enough, I gave her the exact same advice to go back. I asked, has he moved on? No. Okay, so the same way you opened your mouth, tell him no.
Go back and
it's
say
the
yes.
same way you use that your same mouth
and say yes.
And say, okay, is that question still
valid?
You know, then now even if he says no, I'm you know, because he might decide to do small shakara. Her concern was, what if he does not give her the time of day or something? I said, you have to fight for this thing because the guy is good, right?
Yes.
I mean, if I use myself and my husband as an example, the first time he approached me, right, I was like, oh no, you know, that kind, I don't want to give you stress, this, that, you know, I didn't want to put you under pressure because of our circumstance at that point. You know?
I said, I don't get money. I was saying,
do you understand? So I didn't want to put him under pressure. I loved him so much, I didn't want to put him under pressure. So I said, no, you know, that kind of stuff. But by the time I went home and thought about it,
is it your pressure?
I thought about it. I looked ahead. You know how you do let's project. How many years from now? What will this difference matter? Do you understand? And then I told myself, okay, I think I have to go back and fight for this. And I went back. I went back and I had to start making a case, like to tell him, you see this reason, and bring my strong reason to show why this relationship can work, right? Did he ask me out again immediately after my defense? No. Of course, he gave me some funny story, and then later
it's
on,
not funny. It was a defense.
Well, okay, it was let's call it a valid response. But it was later on. But the fact is, at least he knew the door was still open on my side, not the one that you say, oh, I said no already. I don't have to go back and say.
Meanwhile,
what's that?
So
the person is a good person. Is a good person.
Is like is that a lot of singles that are not married. I think we need to get to the point where we get to what I call the truth table. Let's get to the truth table. Let's tell ourselves the truth.
A set of we young ladies that would really love us to talk about. I'm sorry, I'm going to shake another table.
Okay.
And bring it to this table and join it together. And we just scatter the table together. So there are this group of young ladies. We are Christians, yes. We go to church, yes. We pray to God, yes. God tells you he has beautiful promises for everybody. You're going to get married, yes. The Lord said you get married. But the Lord did not say you should go inside your house and go and be praying 12 hours a day and expect the man to come to your door and knock and say, I am the husband sent from God.
No, I may drink. He can even drop from the ceiling. You're dropping inside the house.
Most of the time, they say, oh, church girls, like they're saying now, church girls are not getting married. Ladies in church are not getting married. We also need to address that. Auntie, you go to church. Yes. Almost everybody in Nigeria goes to church. You go to church. You pray to God, but then we also need to do our own work. That was why I said I'm going to shake that table small.
I don't even need our
we don't even need yes, they should come down.
That one I can literally tell you what
what's the problem?
What's the problem, KJ?
The problem is simple. They have a picture of their pastors and
as
ministers
their husband
who are already married and have been groomed
by another woman.
So that's the picture.
That's the picture of the man that painted
in their head.
Yes. Funny enough, KJ.
So when they are looking for husband, they are looking through the lens of that pastor and this thing they say.
And you know, funny enough,
it's very simple.
Funny enough, they'll look at the pastor and be like, "Oh, this my pastor is the picture of the kind of man."
You also on that table. Wait.
I'm not on that table. You cannot be my husband and pray 5 hours a day. Excuse me, sir.
You are tilting towards the prayer part. Wait, I'm not waiting.
Let me finish. Now, most of them, funny enough, they look at the picture of their pastor. Okay, this is what my pastor looks like. But they cannot they cannot, if they want to tell themselves the truth, they cannot marry a man like their pastor, that behaves like their pastor. Most of these ladies, they want the good life like every other person. They want to go out. You hear somebody say, I want a godly man. But a godly man that drives Corolla and come to you, you will say no.
We are talking about
just a Corolla.
The one that is trekking.
Thank you. You want you need a godly man that drives Benz. Tell yourself the truth.
You too, tell yourself.
So it means
Tell yourself what you
for
want.
this lady, maybe a number of them are addicted to the anointing.
Sorry, wait. It's not anointing.
This
This thing.
anointing.
It's not anointing something.
Let me tell
This
you.
anointing thing,
Oh,
eh?
Jesus,
It's not-
help our
it's-
soul. It's not anointing.
It's what,
Do you
please?
understand? The men in this church that these ladies are seeing and are mostly fixated on did not drop from heaven just that way.
Okay.
They were once very broke.
And somebody
Promising young men.
Let me not go broke. Let me not talk
Promising
about
young men.
broke before some people say, hey, it's always about money. They were once promising young men. Have you seen PK's picture when he wasn't? No,
When I wasn't picking.
when he wasn't anything. Have you seen it? Good. Now, the ladies now are looking at their pastor and they're like, oh, the man of God. You know, he drives a Lexus. Oh, he's doing this. He takes care of his wife and all of that. But this man you are seeing
is somebody's word.
is a product of 10 to 15 years of marriage. Now you have the opportunity to see, you have the opportunity, you are seeing the brothers in your church that are presently the way this your pastor was
15 years
15
ago.
years ago. But you chose to say,
Not
no,
your brothers.
not them,
No,
that's not.
no,
Now you see this
that's not
problem.
my
You didn't come
husband.
correct.
It didn't come correct. Thank you very much. It
Not
did
my
not come
husband.
correct. That's how somebody will say, he came with ordinary.
Ordinary Corolla.
That's not the problem here. Do you understand? You're not looking at this guy you're seeing now. Is how my pastor was 15 years ago. What can we do? Because even you, God self, if you look at yourself,
You're not your pastor's
you're not
wife.
your pastor's wife.
Level.
Now, here's not where the problem is. The young, because everything at the end of the day for this generation has been so materialized, and I say this with boldness. It doesn't matter whether you're in the world or in the church. A lot of now the worst part of it all now is that the guys are now saying, "Oh yeah, let's go." Because now what guys are now saying is, if you don't have a car, I'm not dating you. Yes.
Yes.
Guys are
Even
saying
the
that.
guys
Yes,
that,
guys are
yes.
saying this now.
Yes.
I don't get.
Yes.
I like
That's
that.
make money.
Guys are now saying that,
You know, you know why I like that? Because I believe in fairness. Okay?
Make it a fair
I
deal.
always say there's one of the steps or one of
Titles
the
in your book.
my book. Make it
A
a
fair
fair
deal.
deal. Okay.
Yes.
Which is, if you want somebody who is rich, you had better be rich.
Exactly.
If you are insisting he must have a car, you better,
Better
have a car.
Okay?
If you want him to be, what do you call it, spiritual, he can pray 5 hours,
You
10
pray
hours.
10 hours.
You must be able to do the same. Match it.
Match it.
Let it be fair.
That is-
Because look at it. If you are here and you are praying to God, let's assume I am God. You are praying to me that I should give you one of my sons who is here. And I'm a God of justice and righteousness.
Cannot happen.
How will I now explain to this my son that I love you, but this chick down here who hasn't built herself, who hasn't leveled up in anything, is seriously praying for you. And because I need to answer her prayer, I will match the two of you. Why should I do that to my
Man,
son?
let me worsen the case.
Yes.
Yes.
It's worse than this.
Some people want that
We
to
want
break
to
the
scatter the
case.
Let us scatter it.
Scatter it. Now, you see these ladies now that we're talking about. Another problem we have even in the church is that, before we even go to the problem, ladies have so generalized the concept of provision for a man to be what he brings, like the financial,
What he brings to the table.
this thing he
Yeah.
brings. Do you
And
understand?
she's the table.
So they leave the part of leadership, they leave the part of foresight for the man. There are other parts that makes this man
Even the part of care.
a part of care. He must provide care, he must provide security, he must provide. But they're fixated on money, which is why that young man who has probably hustled in a way in church and probably have been able to get a Benz, a Mercedes Benz, you will find 5 to 6 ladies
Seeing him as the
Focus on
will of
him.
God.
as the will of God.
Answered prayer.
Answered prayer. Oh, he's tall. Oh, he's handsome.
Dark skin.
He's dark skin. Okay, some right now, sir, the way that they go, sir, if it's even what is it or is it's not, no problem. He gets Mercedes Benz.
He has Benz.
He has Benz. He dresses well. You see, if you open the minds of most of those girls, that's the will of God for my life. They don't care if the guy is a woman beater. It's none of their business. That's why most of them, when eventually they get the guy's attention and discover certain things in the relationship that really isn't going well with them, do you understand? They choose to sit there. That's why they'll tell you things like, it's good to cry in the Benz.
I put up a post today in that regard. Coming from last week, I put up a post in that regard where we said something. So the guy slaps you when he's angry, but he buys you an iPhone. What's the common sense response?
He's correcting you.
There's this challenge that happens. There's this challenge that happens on social media.
He's correcting you.
Yes, now correcting you with love.
There's this challenge that happens on social media where they say if he's a this, but he's a 10, but he's not a this, and the ladies walk. You know those kind of comments. I saw one, I think today or yesterday, and they got to the point where they asked, he's rich. No, this one he's wealthy. He's wealthy, but he smokes. The ladies were still there.
Really?
Okay.
He's wealthy, but there was one that really, but I think he's short or something. One wanted to go, no, he's wealthy, should be. We'll manage. Literally, almost everything they will naturally go against, their morals will go against, because he's wealthy.
They stayed.
Wow. And you know what? You know what happens? You know why it happens? When you as a woman are not empowered, this is one of the reasons, may not be the only reason, but when you as a woman are not empowered, you will marry for other reasons, not love.
Yes.
Because you're looking for who will take me out of my parents' house, who will give me
poverty alleviation.
Yes. Who will give me clothes? Who will make me travel abroad on vacation? Who will this? Who will give me bone straights and stuff like that? Especially when you have not learned to cut your coat according to your clothes, not according to your size. According to your clothes. You now are depending on a man. So you accept whatever rubbish the person comes with just because they have money, and you're like, this is my ticket out of poverty. Why don't you empower yourself so that you can buy the house by yourself, buy the car by yourself, travel abroad by yourself, and do all those things that you're hoping a man will do for you that is making you tolerate rubbish? Why don't you empower yourself to be able to do it for yourself so that you can now marry somebody because they really make sense, because they really love you, because they are kind, because they are reasonable, and because they too have developed themselves.
I'm just a girl.
So if you're just coming up and emerging, you should be open to another guy who loves you, who cares for you, who is also on his path of coming up and emerging. Join forces together and make it better and stronger. Do you understand? If you're fortunate that yes, somebody who has more and has gone further, right, loves you and is interested in you and is kind and is caring and all of that, yes, by all means. But then if he wakes up and starts talking rubbish or starts behaving anyhow or wants to start beating you and stuff, you can say, hey guy, this is not what I signed up for. I can walk out of this house right now, rent a house for myself down the street, and be out of this mess. But when you are dependent, you will sit down there, and because you don't have any outlet, you come on social media and come and start telling the world, he beats me, he does this, he does that, he does that. Do you understand? So please make it a fair deal. Empower yourselves and trust that an empowered person will come along. Okay?
And it has really messed up the guys themselves. It's saddened and mostly annoying for me when I hear guys say things like, "Now just because I don't get money, I never forget that girl. Guy, if I get money like this, no get."
She go agree for me.
And I heard it with somebody that's very close to me once, and I'm like, I pray you meet a girl that is not moved by that so-called money you think you have. The guy was like, "There's no way, there's no girl." There are ladies, and now as much as I would say there are a crop of ladies who are fixated on money, there are also ladies who do not give a damn, permit me to say the word, about how much you have in your account.
Yes, now.
Yeah.
They don't care about it.
I know a few.
They don't care. Some of them even have their money. They have the money for themselves. So your money is not even.
So you see that's why I keep going back to what she said when she says you have to go where the kind of fish that you are looking for is. If you are a shark If you are looking for a shark, don't go to fresh water. Do you understand? So go where the kind of fish you are looking for is. And the truth is, what is going to help us solve this not married, not getting married, afraid to marry, what's going to help us solve these issues is when we get to that truth table, peel away all the facade. Tell ourselves the truth. This is what I want. This is what I am looking for. This is the kind of man. This is the kind of woman. Remove the labels. Remove the labels. Just get it down to bare buckles. I think is that what they call it? Bare buckles, bare knuckles, whatever. Get it down to the brass tacks. Do you understand? And say, this is what I'm looking for. A guy that is kind. A guy that has a good heart. A guy that is accommodating. A guy that loves the Lord. A
guy that is tall. A guy that listens to me.
A guy that listens to me. I just
guy that values my opinions. Make it simple.
Make it simple. Make it simple. Just put it on that truth table. This is the kind of guy I'm looking for. And then look around you and say, who are these guys around me? Who are they? Someone asked me a question recently. I went to speak to a couple of ladies, a ladies group, and I was trying to teach them this thing about the truth table. And then they asked me, oh, you talk about this. How did you get your wife? I said at the time that I picked my wife, there were like 5 other ladies. I can call their name, but we are on this thing. But 5 other ladies that were in my life. And I was able to do what? I did this naming. I knew who this one was. This one was school daughter. This one was a friend. This one needed to teach me certain things about how to care for ladies. Do you understand? This one, I said, this one is pastor's wife. I just knew, I knew we were friends, but I knew that this one is not my territory. This one is a pastor, because at that time, there was nothing about me that was going to be a pastor. I was just a promising young man. Do you understand? So I was able to do all of those, to name all of them, and then ask myself, what am I looking for? I just needed someone that can understand me. We can argue and come to a position. Do you understand? We can talk and, do you understand? That's what I think this generation needs. Remove the label. Remove all the serene. Get down to it and say,
complexity.
Remove the complexities. And because the institution of marriage does not have a problem. It is the people in the marriage that are usually the problem. And so when the people themselves are disempowered, it is difficult to have an empowered marriage. Do you understand? So really, that's where I will pack it. I don't know. Maybe you can take it away and just tie it up today.
Yeah. What I just want to say is, if you know that in this lifetime, you plan to get married, then do some analysis. Okay, if I plan to get married at this age, how many children do I want to have? Around what period will I have them? And so on. Just postulate a little. When you do a number and the other things you want to achieve with your life and with that marriage, you'll find that if you're planning to get married, though, sooner is better. Especially
because
once
time
you
is
have,
not waiting.
See, you just find
time
out
is passing.
You just find out that 5 years. You just find that it's not long. We turned 40.
Now it's 45.
5 years has
5
passed
years
just
has
like
passed.
that. Just some people are talking about COVID as if COVID.
It's 5 years. 5 years
is
ago.
5 years
ago.
That's COVID. It's 5 years ago.
That's how time.
Time passes.
So you'll be saying, and then all this. I'm taking a break. Oh, I'm this, and all these things, or getting angry with people that ask you. Sometimes you get angry your aunts, your parents.
Your mother,
They're always doing it. They're not disturbing you. They care because they are in touch with the reality of time passing.
Because you will find out that, you are saying, and I'm not ready for this. I need to arrange this thing. I need to set up this thing. While you are saying you need to set up this thing, your friend that was still also hustling found a young lady that both of them can grow together, which is a word that this generation does not like.
Grow together.
Grow.
No
patience.
That one.
No patience.
It's a different topic entirely.
But it's something that
Yeah.
That person that is growing with his spouse,
Mm-hmm.
while you are still trying to figure out and settle it before, by the time you know it, their children will be doing flower boy,
Do
they'll be
ring
doing
bearer.
Ring bearer and
ring
flower
bearer
girl.
and all of that,
For
and
you.
you are still not married.
Yeah, and it doesn't get easier.
It
From
doesn't
what
get
from what
easier.
we've been discussing with KJ, you see that it doesn't get easier. Tomorrow, social media will not go away. Tomorrow, the labels will not go away. All
The
those things
agendas
still
will not
be
go
there.
away.
In fact, we'll have more.
So all of
We'll
the
have
things
a-
that you are
so-
saying are the reason why you are not
Yes.
married
They
will
are
still
more
be there.
So-
And
so-
in Pro Max,
Yes, so even
in Pro Max.
while you may say, oh, in your time it was different, realize that in our time, there were factors that were also deterrents to a number of people and kept them from getting married early.
Mm-hmm.
There were factors like building a career. There were factors like becoming very rich so that you bring this woman into the house. There were different things. There were men who were very rich and there were bros who were broke. And you still had to make a decision. You didn't see them on social media, but they were in the office, they were on the streets, they were in church, they were in different places. So there will always be influences, but you make your decision. You be intentional about seeing it through, doing what you need to do to get from where you are to where you want to be. Okay? And stop wasting time. Time is precious.
And it waits for no one.
Exactly.
Hashtag
That's where we stop it.
Yes.
So we'll see you next time on Common Sense for Relationships. And remember, like we always say, common sense
is
is not so common.
So I don't know if you enjoyed the conversation today. If you did, Common Sense for Relationship is moving to the permanent side. So share, like, subscribe, leave a comment, because we are doing so much and we need so many more people to hear these truths that we are speaking. And if you have your own personal questions, leave them in the comments section below after the show, okay? And let's talk about these issues. Let's meet you at the point of your need and in the place where you need. Common sense for relationship, common sense for life. That's what we're all about. And we need so many more people to hear about this show. So we're looking to you to do what? Share it, subscribe, and get the people you share to also subscribe.
Yes.
All right. Take care. Bye.